Hello everybody and welcome to the San Miguel Brief, a space for everyone and especially for our English-speaking community. I'm Maria and today we have important local updates from San Miguel. But first, before going to the exchange rate, I want you to see, oh my god. Wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. We have new uniform. Yay. Yes, something really very nice. Well, now let's begin with this program and let's see the exchange rate. The US dollar is currently priced at 60.28 pesos to buy and 70.46 pesos to sell. These figures may fluctuate through the day changes in global markets and local economic factors, so it's a good idea to keep an eye on updates. If you are planning to exchange money or make an international purchase, checking the last rate can help you to make a smarter financial decision. So there you have it, once again our exchange rate. So tell us, what do you think if you are planning to buy something really big, or maybe you need to search the exchange rate before coming to Mexico and especially to our beautiful city, or maybe you are leaving and you want to buy your airport tickets, or maybe if there is any San Miguelense here watching that still want to know the exchange rate because it's something international and of course we really need to know. So comment us, what do you think about it? And now let's move on to the San Miguel, to the weather. San Miguel is currently sitting around 18 degrees with a soft breeze flowing through the streets and creating a very pleasant atmosphere. It's a lovely day overall, bright, comfortable, and perfect for some time outdoors without the heat feeling overwhelming. For tomorrow, we're looking at a cooler start as early morning temperatures are expected to dip about 6 degrees. As the day progresses, temperatures will rise steadily, reaching up to 26 degrees by the afternoon, so expect a refreshing morning that slowly gives to a warm of an enjoyable day, just like a light jacket, handy for early into the hours. So there you have all this exchange rate, and of course we want to share all this information with you, just to give you everything that you need to do, and of course to stay tuned at all the things that you need to search, and that's just everything. It's something really beautiful, so I hope that you like this weather and just look at just nicely. And oh my god, I'm going just away from this where our beautiful Radio San Miguel place here and going on to the streets. Oh my god, I feel this freeze that is colder, so colder. So just try to take precautions, and if you're going outside and you want just to feel this beautiful weather, because I know that most of the people like this cold, it's just a great time. But if you prefer just to stay at your homes and just be with a blanket, watching a movie, eating some popcorns, or making something really particularly special with this weather, you can also make it. And right there, you are watching on the screen our WhatsApp, that is 415-296-4668, where you can contact us. And of course, if you have something to report or maybe an announcement to make, you can just send us a message to our WhatsApp and we're going to make the rest. And in other news, Dr. José Guadalupe González, better known as Actor Waldo, speaks to us. Walu speak to us about the new equipment that has arrived to the Red Cross.
Yes, look, this weekend we had with us here in San Miguel de Allende the fire chief of Arlington, Texas, Pedro Arevalo, who also manages and leads an association called Lone Star Bomberos. I have been participating with them for 5 years now, and we have brought equipment here to Mexico, as well as to Central America and the Caribbean. So several countries have benefited, and Mexico has definitely benefited on many occasions. San Miguel de Allende, our city, has always benefited from this equipment when we have brought it in, specifically for emergency organizations like the firefighters and the Red Cross. On this occasion, some equipment was given to the Red Cross here in San Miguel de Allende and to the firefighters and paramedics also from here in San Miguel de Allende. Equipment was brought in through a colleague from the state of Jalisco, Omar Ramirez, Director of Civil Protection of San Miguel El Alto, Jalisco, who is also part of the Lone Star Association. They brought equipment for the state of Jalisco, some equipment for cities in the state of Guerrero, and for cities in the state of Hidalgo. And well, thank God the chief was here. He was very happy and participated in several events. He accompanied us to the Red Cross to deliver rescue equipment that was also donated for the new rescue truck we currently have at the Red Cross. And thank God we have brought benefits to different institutions in different cities in the country. What type of equipment is this and how does it benefit these institutions? Well look, they are primarily pieces of equipment aimed at firefighter protection, meaning they bring personal protective equipment, helmets, and some self-contained breathing apparatuses. For the Red Cross, some stretchers for patient transfer arrived and, as I was telling you, this rescue equipment will complement the rescue truck we are currently outfitting for the benefit of the people of San Miguel. Yes, of course, and this will certainly be reflected in the service for the people, right? Of course, as we have always said, hopefully it is never needed, but if it is, thank God we have this equipment and we can attend to emergencies and save people's lives. I want to thank the people of San Miguel, thank the SQ, and thank you for always supporting us by providing information to the citizens of San Miguel.
And now, well, I'm sorry, I just go so fast about this, but of course I just want to mention that it was something really particularly good for us because now they have a lot of new achievement, new articles, new stuff to the Red Cross, and of course this is just for us. There are at the same time our residents, our visitors, and the only thing that we need to do is just be respectful with the Red Cross. Again, we were talking that there is a lot of failed calls, fake calls that they make just for fun because they think that it's something really easy. And I mean, we all just need to have this on mind and be conscious about what we need to do before because it all have consequences. And we're not talking just a normal service. We're talking about a service that help the life of other people. So now we move on to a segment focused on the environment, where we'll talk about environmental conservation along with tips and advice of how together we can build a better future. Taking care of the environment doesn't require a big change. Small actions can make a big difference. One of the easiest things we can do is reduce our waste. Try using reusable bags, bottles, and containers instead of using single plastic. Recycling correctly is also important. Separating paper, glass, and organic waste help to reduce pollution. Saving energy is another key step. Turn off the lights when you are not using them. Upload chargers and take advantage of natural light where is possible. These habits not only help planet, but also lower energy costs. Water is a precious resource to use easily. Take shorter showers, fix leaks, and avoid wasting water when you are washing your dishes or brushing your teeth. Finally, support nature whether you can. Plant trees, take care of green space, and respect wildlife. Protecting the environment means protect our future. Small actions today create a wholer planet for tomorrow. Small actions today create a healthier planet for tomorrow. So this is the tips that I know that most of us, we already know. But the thing here is that we are repeating this information because sometimes we are just assuming that we know anything. And then we don't make anything about that. So here we're just repeating and once again bringing into this show so you can have conscience about the things that you are doing. So be respect again, but with our environment. And I'm talking that is something for all of us. We live on this planet, we need just to take care of them. And sometimes it is just to have a new style in our lives, because these are not hard things to do, but as we never make it, or we don't have these things to do often, we don't make it anyways. But it's not just because it is hard or because it is a lot of sacrifice. It is just to change the way that we act, to change the things that we make. So this could be possible in a reality in our every single day. So we try to improve these new things, these new abilities, this new different way to act and live, so it could be better for all of us. And I know that sometimes we just think like, why do I making this? Because most of the people don't deserve to make this, or why do I really care? And what about the bigger industry just spending a lot of CO2 and doesn't care about us? And I know that this is something really with a lot of different perspectives and with a lot of different opinions about this topic, but we need to care about what is in all about our neighborhoods, our homes, in our city, and it's just to change the small part to make a bigger impact and have a bigger difference in our lives. And continue with more information, we now bring you a segment about a personal data and the information we should all be aware of. With today's with the new technologies and the amount of information available to us, there are important updates on how we can protect ourselves. In today's digital world, our personal data is more valuable than ever. Personal data includes information like your name, phone number, address, location, password, and even what you like or search for online. Every time we use social media, apps, or online services, we share pieces of this information, sometimes without realizing why it is important to be careful about what we post and how we share it. Using strong passwords, avoid public Wi-Fi for sensitive activities, and checking privacy settings are simple ways to protect your data. It's also important to think twice before clicking on unknown links or sharing important information online. Protecting your personal data helps to protect your identity, your security, and your privacy. Being informative is the first step to stay safe in the
Fin de semana
digital
estuvo
age.
con nosotros.
So here we are having this message, and it's really important because now, as President Claudia Sheinbaum was saying onto the next episode, that of course we now are coming into an era when she was mentioning that now the videos or the post on the social media has to put this message of AI. And of course we have this news that now into the next weeks, next months until June, we just need to have our personal information on our cell phone numbers when we are to have a contract or another number for our cell phone. So in here now, this is something that is already going on in our lives, that we really need to care about our data when it is on the social media or in the network, because now it is more common to have more people that want to go to our names or pretend that we are, or just transfer for their cell phones, our bank account, a lot of money, or maybe just to have your image and your information to pretend be you and make a stuff that is nothing good because they are using your name. So of course we are just trying to tell you that you need to protect yourself and be so focused on the things that you are making at the time, because now we are living on an era that of course more younger people already know a lot of technology about what's going on, what we need to make, and the older people is just like, okay, it is necessary, but my nephew or my cousin know my password and I don't know what happened over here. I click at something and now I don't have anything on my bank accounts. So I know that most of the time it's hard to learn something new, and especially when we are talking about technology. But in this case, now it is necessary that you need to know at least your password, at least where you scroll down, what apps do you use, where you're going to put your information, if there is a saved place on the internet, or maybe it's just a scam. So you need to be prepared in any situation. I know that sometimes it's kind of difficult, but I mean, it's what we need to do if we don't want to pass into a bad position or maybe into a hard time. And it is just to pay attention, be with someone, with your daughters, with your nephews, with everyone, like, okay, I need to make this. What do I use or how do I make it? So it is more easy just to ask for help, and for help that is patience, because I know that sometimes now when we know all the moves and all the tricks of the smartphones, we are just kind of like busy or not busy. We want to don't have like that patience with the other people or with the other person that want the help. We're just like, it's so easy, you know, it's to click and that's everything. But we need to be more patient because now this is something serious. And in today's local news, we have information that is Saturday will be assayed at Alma Nursing Home. The entire community is invited to attend the shop and support the nursing home through this initiative.
Hi, my name is Monica Happ, and I inviting you to the coming sale to Alma this Saturday, January 31st from 10 to 12. Please come and you will find a lot of wonderful items, like for example, shoes, women's clothing, also men's clothes, household items, books, and many other things at very affordable prices. Come and help us. Remember that all the proceeds go to Alma's nursing home and to help the seniors here. So please, this Saturday, January 31st from 10 to 12, don't miss it. We are located on Carmina Casas Street and in La Lejona, very close to Cases Health Clinic, round the corner. And we also offer, or you may find, nice St. Valentine's gifts for this February 14, and many, many more things.
So do you have plans for this Saturday, or in case you don't have anything, this will be a better option for you to go to this big sale and just try to help this nursing, of course, with all the great stuff that they have and with a great prices. So this is a place when it makes these garage sales every month. So you just need to search, and if you were waiting, there you have it. This Saturday it will be. And just whenever you are at that place, be respectful with the staff, with the people over there that is working and helping. And of course, this is all the things that you need to really care and make for them. And now, let's go to our section of Heads Up.
Heads up, this is World Around Town.
Now we are here with this beautiful background. Oh my God. Oh, with this beautiful background. Now, yes, let's begin with the first announce that we have. And we have the library guide tour. Discover every century building, this 50th century building, learn about his stories, and it will be every Thursday at 11 a.m. The meeting point is at the library courtyard, and your donations support our programs. Now into more events, and new announce that we are having is a talk, chronic pain and the mind-body connection, what is it and what it takes hold and how to recover from it. At 3 p.m. at Sala Quetzal, it will be voluntary donation. And into more events, if you're finding and searching, we have our Feria de la Candelaria 2026. It will start at January 30 to February 13th. It will be at Seferino Park from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Heads up, this is World Around Town.
So this is all the events that we have on our beautiful section of Heads Up. I hope that you really go to these events, and if you're searching for events and what else can you make or go in here in San Miguel, remember that in the San Miguel Brief, we are going to share this information. And if you are just making something really special, having an announce or maybe an event like these ones, if you are just searching for a place so you can give this information so they can pass this announce, of course, the San Miguel Brief is a special place for that. We have this special section called Heads Up, and the only thing that you need to do is just call us to our WhatsApp. Well, send us a message to our WhatsApp. That is 415-296-4668, where you can just completely mention us what you are going to do, what is about, where you want to appear here into the San Miguel Brief. Or maybe if you already have your event, you can tell us like, okay, my event is just about talking culture or the new art in these days. And it will be at Wednesday at 3 p.m. Okay, so that's the only information that we need to have so we could put your announce into the San Miguel Brief. But whenever you have that information and you give it off, we're going to give you all the details and all the things that you need to have before showing your announce into the show. It's something really easy. The only thing that you need to do, once again, is just send us a message to our WhatsApp. And now going to another national news, former President Donald Trump ruled out the registration of Kristi Noem as Secretary of Homeland Security, despite Kristi overseas action.
El presidente Donald Trump descartó también la renuncia de Kristi Noem como secretaria de Seguridad en Estados Unidos, como la secretaria que se encuentra al frente de este plan nacional. Ella es específicamente secretaria de Seguridad Nacional, pero es una de las figuras que más polémica ha causado. Reporteros le preguntaron al presidente Trump sobre los rumores de esa salida. Ella ha sido señalada como la responsable de los asesinatos a manos de agentes de ICE, trae un discurso muy incendiario. La agencia migratoria es parte del Departamento de Seguridad Nacional. Hubo congresistas que pidieron la destitución. Demócratas, de hecho, han advertido que no piensan aprobar el financiamiento del gobierno si incluye al Departamento de Seguridad Nacional. Aquí Trump sobre Kristi Noem.
Kristi Noem going to step down?
No.
So this is the information that we have, and of course we have, and we're passing in through a lot of things going here. Oh my god, something really scary happening here. Well, I was saying that yes, of course, is something really unusual. What is going on in this country and personal with the President Donald Trump and all his team? Because now we were just passing in through news when she was just so on her point on the things that she needs to make, and now we have this exit that of course is something that we are not sure what happened over there. But in our second national story, the President Claudia Sheinbaum stated that the shipment of Cuba is carried out through two channels, PEMES contracts and humanitarian aid. She emphasized that both are sovereign decisions made by Mexico and clarified that she did not discuss suspending the supply.
Hay dos vías por las que se entrega petróleo a Cuba. Una es a través de contrato que establece petróleos mexicanos con alguna institución del gobierno cubano. Esa es una vía. Y ahí, en ese contrato, pues es lo que yo dije, Petróleos Mexicanos determina, pues de acuerdo con el contrato, cuándo se envía. La otra es la ayuda humanitaria, que también se envía petróleo por la ayuda humanitaria, como otras cosas que se envían por ayuda humanitaria. Por ejemplo, recientemente Estados Unidos envió ayuda humanitaria a la isla y otros países han enviado ayuda humanitaria a la isla. Entonces, por eso digo que es una decisión soberana de México, el enviar ayuda humanitaria y con Pemex en términos del contrato cuándo envía. Yo nunca hablé de si se había suspendido o no se había suspendido, esa fue una interpretación posterior a partir de una nota que salió en un periódico. Entonces, la ayuda humanitaria a Cuba como a otros países continúa, porque es ayuda humanitaria y México siempre ha sido solidario con todo el mundo. Y son decisiones soberanas. El tema del contrato, pues obviamente el contrato es con Pemex. Entonces ahí en el contrato pues se determina cuándo se envía, cuándo no se envía, en fin, todo lo que tenga que ver con eso.
So now we're talking about this national news that, of course, they were asking if the hill for Cuba is still being there or what's going on, or about this theme and topic about the guest in a war, how she's going to react about this information. And again, she's just saying that maybe on the social media or in the places there are a lot of fake news, because she never thought or never say anything about those words that they are asking. So again, now we pass through, yes, it is common that now with this new technology, with this message, a lot of new fake news start appearing. But this speech has been in almost every single day, so it's kind of true. If there is something wrong, what's going on over here? You can comment what do you think about this topic. And in our third story, the participation of ICE agents in improved security of the Winter Olympic Games in Italy expect criticism from authorities and political figures in the country.
Italia se suma al descontento contra ICE. ¿Qué tiene que ver una cosa con la otra? Bueno, pues en Italia serán los Juegos Olímpicos de Invierno y con la delegación estadounidense irán estos agentes. La agencia migratoria participará en operaciones de seguridad durante los Juegos de Milán y Cortina. La noticia provocó descontento. Giuseppe Sala, el alcalde izquierdista de Milán, calificó a la dependencia como una milicia asesina. Aseguró que los agentes no son bienvenidos. Así que ese es el contexto en el que se encuentra ICE a nivel mundial.
So now we are watching this new, and of course I think that this is most of the perspective that most of the people we have about ICE. Of course, what they are making, it is not something with value, with moral principle, and with a lot of stuff. There is a lot of controversy, a lot of things that they are not correct. And Italy is saying, like, we don't want to receive that kind of people and that kind of ICE in here. So, of course, I know that this is something really, really logical about the situation, because as they are not going with this moral and these things that the ICE is making, and of course they don't want that something like that happen on that beautiful country. So of course this is all the information that we have from today about national news, international, about updates from San Miguel. But remember that tomorrow we're going to bring you more information, more new stuff. We hope that these news are better, with more good ideas, or maybe with something that make us feel happy. So This is everything for today's episode, and I hope to see you tomorrow with more updates, more new, with exchange rate, with the weather, with heads up, with a lot of great stuff that we have in this program. So I'll see you tomorrow.